everyone, how's it going? Back again with me, Princess Tacha, with a new video on my channel, Princess Tacha Jupiter. So this video is one of the requests from one of my subscribers. Thank you for requesting this title, this topic. Today we're going to find out what traits do people first notice in you. Alright guys, now in front of you there are three cards. I have the Fool, the Empress, or the Ace of Pentacles. Using your intuition, please pick the first card that comes into your mind. Now, please remember, guys, you are welcome to pick more than one group or pick other group for additional messages. I'll see you on your reading. Hello, group number 1. Welcome back to my channel with me, Tacha, on my channel, Princess Tacha Jupiter. Since you're picking the Fool or group number 1, welcome to your reading, alright? This is your card. This is another version of the Fool, but of course with the same meaning, alright? Now before I begin, if you want to grab coffee, tea, snacks, drink, lunch, or just want to hang out with me, go ahead. I'm so glad I can accompany you with my videos, alright? Now with the Fool card here. No, but that before I begin, please consider that this is just general reading, so just take what resonates. But if you want private reading just for you, you can book me by clicking the link in the description box below to book me for your private reading. Group number 1, what traits do people first notice in you? So this is something that strangers might notice in you, or if people meet you in the office, in school, then they kind of get these traits first in you, all right? They kind of notice something inside of you that you actually have the card of the Fool here. In the tarot deck, group number 1, the Fool card is the beginning of the major arcana, all right? The Fool has the number 0 here. I feel that the first thing that people notice in you is how you have this high optimism, and that kind of optimism is very inspiring, and you truly can influence people to be more optimistic, to be more positive for their own journey. Because with the Fool card, this is someone that very adventurous. We see here on this picture an adventuresome young girl here begins her journey by walking through a blooming garden. The traits that people first notice in you, group number 1, is how you are just like Alice in Wonderland. You love wandering around, you love indulging into 5 senses, or you love beautiful scenery, you love traveling. You love experiencing a lot of different things, okay? And the Fool is pure and innocent and ventures out all by herself. So people also notice that you are innocent, that you have this youthful energy regardless of your age. You look very young, you look very bright and vibrant. You have that sparkle in your eyes that shows some sort of excitement for your life, for your dreams, for your goals, and also this card here, we see that she enjoys herself and is curious about her surroundings. You always want to know what's going on around you. You love educating yourself. You love getting new information. You love getting to know new people. You love embracing yourself to new experiences. You're very adventurous, okay? And her companion is a small bird. Look at this. On her hand, we see that she has a small bird, which represents the liberty to go anywhere. The path she's walking on is actually the tail of a huge crocodile hiding in the shadows of the garden. But the Fool is not aware of the danger in front of her. She knows that life is full of surprises and one has to be willing to take risks in order to experience life fully. There's this eye for positive things inside of you, not just literally, but also inside of your soul. You don't know what you're gonna see in front of you. You don't know what kind of obstacles, what kind of challenges that you're gonna face in the future. However, regardless of how you're feeling right now, you always have an eye for the future, the eye full of hopes, and dreams, goals, and desire, regardless of your age, regardless of what level that you have right now in your career or your study or your life. You always know that you want to move forward and climbing the ladder of success. Now this is very good for someone that can show enthusiasm. You're very enthusiastic for your life, full of excitement, full of enthusiasm. So that's the thing that people notice first in you, group number 1. All right, very interesting. Very interesting. Let me go ahead and look at this card. We're going to see a couple cards here of what traits do people first notice in you. All right. You have here child nature. Again, this is talking about that youthful energy, friendship with animals, communication with nature spirits. I feel that some of you have a pet like dog, cat, rabbit, fish, or other kind of pets. But if you don't have a pet, you love animal in general. You love watching animal on TV. You love going to the nature, you love gardening, that's also possible. And I also feel that you're someone that, you love hiking, or you just love going to the beach, or just, put yourself out there in nature, and you will gain more power as you go longer and longer in nature, because you are the child nature. But also I feel that with this group, you have that youthful energy, very fun, very happy-go-lucky, and people can sense that. They can try to be the star in the show, they can try to be the light in the group, but they know that all the attention goes to you, all eyes on you, group number 1, because of that youthful energy. Maybe sometimes people that are actually younger than you, they feel kind of like older than you. They feel that way because of their appearances, or because the way they respond to things, or the way they talk, the way they move in life. They don't have that youthful energy like you have, but they're not necessarily older than you. Sometimes they're younger than you, much younger than you, but their spirit, it's old. Not old for an old soul, but more so someone that lack of excitement, lack of enthusiasm, lack of optimism. Not like you, absolutely not like you. All right. You also have here saboteur, highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. You're someone that is very careful. You have that gift of discernment. People kind of notice that you have a little bit guard up around yourself. You have that guard up because maybe you had a broken heart before, so you tend to be very careful with people, especially when you just know this person, or if this person start to show some sort of they don't have a backbone. They cannot tell to you directly what they mean it. Maybe they have two faces, something like that. So you just being very guarded, or being very how do I say that, stoic, or very rigid, or very formal the first time you meet people. You cannot just let loose suddenly, but they still sense that youthful energy from you. It's just you don't want to be on a bad terms with people, something like that. Okay, so you just be very careful, and people kind of notice that you are careful with people, especially when you haven't know yet this person. You have here father. I feel that group number 1, the traits that people notice in you is how you are very independent, you're very mature, above any means. You are very mature, beyond your years. Some of you lost your father, that's possible. And also, that's probably your father passed away or separated when you were a kid, or you lost that father figure, and you reparenting yourself. This is a very beautiful card, and people kind of notice that you're very mature, you're very wise, beyond your years, and you tend to treat other people kind and respect their time, and you are very disciplined, very ambitious. It seems like you don't need other people to tell you what to do. You really know what to do to protect yourself, to guard yourself, and to level up in life. Wow. And people notice that. People notice that, group number 1. You also here have a mediator. I love how this card actually complement each other, because not just you're very mature like the father, not just you become someone that reparenting yourself again, but you really know how to see both sides. You really know how to get the win-win solution for people. You really know how to negotiate your position. You have this gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. You will be very, very good to be a mediator, a lawyer, politician, or someone that kind of like a negotiator as well. Related to business or professional life, or you respect people from both sides. You understand there's always two sides of a story all the time, and you tend to just respect other people, but it doesn't dim your light, and it also doesn't cut the boundary, or doesn't lower your boundary right away when you meet people the first time. Group number 1, that's very interesting. And I want to see as well another part of this reading. All right. Let's see it here. What traits do people first notice in you? Group number 1. You have past love. It seems like they already knew you before. Once you met this person, you look very familiar. You feel so familiar. People feel very familiar with you. Probably you already knew this person before, or they just felt some sort of connection with you in the past. That's possible. You have here brunette female. Some of you have a hair that colors dark brown or darker hair, like black hair, dark brown hair, or brunette hair. You have that intense presence, intense energy. You are someone that can give all of your focus into a goal. You are someone that is very hardworking. You have a sexy eye, sexy hair, sexy body. You just look very sexy. The way you look at people is just very gorgeous, very sexy, very intense. You have that intense, sexy energy, if you know what I mean. Karma. I mean, look at this. Karma and past love. I mean, that's even connected to each other. So the thing about you though, you learn from your past. You learn from your past mistake, past experiences, but it didn't stop you from moving forward. You still have that optimism. You still have that eye for future. You still have that curiosity. And that's very inspiring. That's very beautiful, because most of the time people just tired of trying, but not you. You always have an eye for new opportunities. And you had that toxic story in the past. So you learn your lesson. And that's why you're reparenting yourself. That's why you protect yourself. That's why you guard yourself. If you didn't even have, if you don't have anyone to protect you, you can always rely on yourself. And that's how strong you are as a person. Group number 1. Career. Okay, people kind of notice the first time they engage with you. They kind of notice that you have these appearances of a career person, career woman, career man, or career person in general. You're someone that is very hardworking. You're someone that's gonna go far in life. I'm not surprised that some of you probably have 9-to-5 job and also being focused on your side hustle. You can make money out of your hobbies. That's possible. You're someone that is very successful. You look very successful. People kind of notice that you're someone that helps other people also in career, or share share your experiences or opening the door for other people to have a job. That's also possible. You're someone that not afraid to share to your friends or peers or acquaintances if you have a new information related to a job opening position, something like that. And that's kind of like build your good karma. So if in the future you need help somehow mysteriously, it's not mysterious, it's from your angels or God, but this is from all your good karma as well. All the good deeds that you did in the past, it's all bringing up together, and people kind of first notice that in you. They kind of sense it, they kind of feel it, and that's very beautiful. All right, group number 1. Now let's go to the wild card. This is very interesting. The wild card is just one card that I'm gonna show to you, and whatever the energy, we're just gonna sit, we're just gonna read it, we're just gonna feel it. What traits do people first notice in you? For my viewers that pick group number 1, please, for the wild card, just one card, please, just one card. All right, here we go. This is your card, group number 1. You have butterflies in gloom. I mean, look at this. After sadness, happiness and hope return. We're talking about hope earlier, right? We're talking about hope earlier. I mean, look at her. Number 22, some of you are 22 years old, will be 22 years old next year, or born on the 22nd day of the month, or on the second day of the month. That's possible. Number 222 or 2222 could be your angel numbers as well. But with the butterflies in gloom, you're someone that looks really good, doing the hard work that needs to be done in order to balance your energy, in order to finish the job, in order to finish the adventure that you have related to whatever it is that is going on right now in your life. But one thing for sure, people kind of notice that you're someone that not gonna share your problems with other people. You try to solve it by yourself, or you truly have these appearances that is so gorgeous or handsome, and people are so surprised if they know that you had something going on in the past, or you are going through something right now, because you don't look like someone that very sad, because you really know how to put a good positive face, and that attract positive opportunities, positive event in the future. You really know how to keep a good attitude in the time of waiting, in the season of waiting. So by the time you're successful, by the time that sadness gone, happiness and hope absolutely return for you, to you, and to your own life. Group number 1. All right, group number 1, that's your reading for today. Please give me a thumbs up. Please like this video. If you love this content, please subscribe to the channel and be part of the family. Please check out the link in the description box below. You can book me for your private reading or even give me a tip. Thank you so much, everyone that always support my channel. Please also check out my playlist. I have so many pick a card reading that that probably you haven't seen it all, but I'm sure that you will love it. So thanks so much, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you, and bye bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome back with me, Tacha, with my channel Princess Tacha Jupiter. Thank you for one of my subscribers that requesting this video. Today we're going to find out what traits do people first notice in you. Before I begin, go ahead if you want to grab coffee, tea, snacks, drink, or just relax with me. I'm so glad I can accompany you with my videos. Group number 2, you are picking the Empress. All right, this is your card, this is your reading. This is just another version of the Empress, but of course with the same meaning. All right, before I begin, I just want to let you know that this is general reading, so please take what resonates. Group number 2, if you want private reading just for you, and since this is just general reading, if you want private reading, very specific reading, please click the link in the description box below. You can book me for your private reading. The Empress, number 3. So 333 could be your angel numbers, or lately you see 3 everywhere. All right, Right off the bat, the first traits that people notice in you is your look. You're very fashionable. You look very gorgeous, look very beautiful, look very handsome. You really know how to mix and match your clothes with your accessories, with your shoes, with your makeup, or just the way you present yourself is very nice. All right. Now, the Empress here is the third card in Major Arcana. The Empress stands outside, enveloped in luxurious nature, lush green trees to either side of her and blue skies above. In this scene of abundance, everything about her shows her deep connections to nature. She is the type of earth mother. So people kind of notice your nurturing side. You're very nurturing. You really know how to give attention to other people. You really know how to care to other people, how to show care. You show love by being care and give some effort and attention to other people. Now, her dress here is full of blossoming flowers. Within her lily skirt, we see the stamen and the pollen, which represent sexuality and fertility. You look very sexy. You look very beautiful. It's just very feminine. You have that feminine energy, and people can sense that in you. That's the first notice that they realize in you is your feminine vibes. Okay, regardless of the way you look, regardless of your clothes, maybe you just wear jeans, t-shirt, flip-flop, but you still feels feminine, you know. People can still see your feminine side and it's just shining through. The pregnant empress tenderly cradles her unborn baby under her dress. She holds a crown in her hands, ready to place upon the baby's head as a gesture of protective love. You're very protective, you're very nurturing. That's the first traits that people notice in you, you know, and also you have that maternal instinct, regardless of your gender. You're very nurturing. You can nurture, and you don't have to be a woman, you know. You can be other gender, but you're still nurturing. You can be other gender and you still have that feminine side. In fact, some of you that is attracted to this group, you have that balanced energy, masculine and feminine, and you even very nurturing to other people, to your family, to your loved ones, to your children, to the people that you work together with, the people that you go to school with. You're a very loyal person as well, and that, you know, that's one of the first thing that people notice in you. And also, you're someone that is very abundant. You have that abundance energy. You're very generous with your resources, with your money, with your food. You really know how to be a great host. And also, you are the earth mother. Okay, Mother Gaia. You have that earthly beauty. All right. Now, let's see more here. It's very interesting. I really love this reading. What traits do people first notice in you, group number 2? All right. You have here Hermit. People first notice the traits in you is you're like a loner, like a lone wolf, but doesn't make you lonely. You felt lonely sometime in the past, or you feel lonely sometimes, but you're just very independent. So you know that you're beautiful and you don't need people validation. You can be alone. That's the Hermit card. The essence of the Hermit is not feeling lonely, but feeling at peace when you are alone, feeling grateful in your solitude. Seek solitude to focus intently on inner life. Serves personal creativity. So the hermit can be the loudest in the room, but the hermit is very loyal to their own cause, is very creative to the job, is very unique, very authentic, and very original. The hermit is someone that can be one-man show. They can give you everything that they got, they share everything that they know, and the hermit is very loyal. If you got the card of the hermit as one of your personality, you know, be glad, be happy, because that's a really good card. It means that you are someone that don't need validation from people all the time. In fact, you're someone that can give validation. Yes, you are the Empress. And also, you're someone that the first thing that people notice, the traits that people notice in you is like, you're not afraid to eat alone. You're not afraid to shop alone. You don't have to always post all the time with a lot of people and seeks validation everywhere, because you know you are enough, because you know that you can fill your own cup. Isn't that power? Exactly. Exactly, group number 2. Look at this. I mean, dilettante. All right? Delights in the arts without having to be a professional. You're very creative. People first notice in you is your good style. Okay, you're fashionable. You look really good. Regardless of your gender, you really know how to dress to impress the room, how to steal the attention with your look. However, they also realize that you are someone with a good taste. Your choice is very sophisticated, your style is very beautiful, you just have a good taste. You cannot buy class, and you have a class. Yes, you're very elegant. You're very artistic. You love surround yourself with beautiful things. And you don't have to be a professional. You don't even have to be a professional painter to have a taste in a good paint, to have that artistic side. You don't even have to be a musician or a singer to understand a good song, to enjoy a good time. You're very artistic. You love to decor your place. You love decoration. Probably if you live in the States, you love Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Costco decorations for Christmas soon, or Sam's Club, or just, Hobby Lobby, that's like, or other, or Anthropology. I love those stores. Anyway, you just love indulging in arts and beauty. Okay? You can be even a interior designer if you want to, or an architect, okay, or a realtor, or an artist. You have here a dick. People first notice in you is just you love pampering yourself. Everyone have their own, indulgement. People love to indulge themselves, and you love treating yourself. You love pampering yourself. And you're addicted to shopping. For some of you, you're addicted to coffee. You love, I'm not gonna mention brand, but that's okay, I guess. Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, coffee, or other coffee shop. You just love. You have your own way to say "I love you" to yourself. You love shopping. You love traveling. You love going to nail salon, hair salon. You love, you love everything that just makes you feel alive, and you're not feeling guilty doing it. And that's what the thing that people first notice in you. I feel connected with group number 2. Anyway, okay. And sometimes I connect it to more than one group, and that's okay. It means just more messages, all right? But I love group number 1 as well. It's very interesting. Anyway, you have also here engineer. Some of you are engineer or work in STEM. Okay, some of you studied science or is studying science right now. You are someone that is very logical. You have a great mind. Regardless of your profession, regardless of your job, you're someone that is very logical. You're someone that always want to solve problems from your brain, from your logical point of view. You're someone that is not overly emotional, even though you are someone that is nurturing, but you're not very emotional. You know that sometimes you need to rely on your logic to solve problems and have some sort of detachment in order to solve problems objectively. And you know it so well. You know it so well, group number 2. All right. Now let's take a look. Let's take a look at your other cards here. What traits do people first notice in you, group number 1? Group number 2, please. You have control. You're someone that is very controlling in a good way. You really know how to detach yourself from problem and control your response, control your own reaction. You're someone that is hard to beat. It's hard to make you feel insecure. Your opponent or enemy or people that secretly hate you, they probably just cannot accept the fact that they cannot defeat you, because you know how to mind your own business and how to present yourself really well, and you know how to detach yourself so then you will not dwell on their drama. You really know how to do it really well. Taking back your power is your power. One of your power is your ability to take back your power. Yes, that's you. And you are someone that very sexy also in the bedroom. All right, that's like what the things that people first notice in you is probably you're very sexy in a bedroom because you look very sexy, or they kind of sense your sexiness vibes. All right, work. I mean, look at this. You're someone that really know how to give support to other people, but also really know how to lead the group. You're a very hardworking person. You're someone that is a good mother or father. You work so hard for your children if you already have a kid. If not, then you're someone that really are good in providing for your family, or someone that is just hardworking. You love education, or you educate yourself. You love going back to school. You are someone that not gonna stop until you finish your job. Very responsible as well. Okay, very responsible. You look very responsible, and once people work with you, the first thing that they notice in you, the first trait is just you're very responsible, very reliable. All right. You have also here travel. I mean, probably you were born in the place that is not where you are right now. You're born far away, that's possible, or you came from far away. You have your ancestor in another country, another island, that's possible. You are someone that is very adventurous in the sense that you just love traveling. I feel that for this group, you're probably doing it in a luxury way. Let's say that you save money and then you go to a nice resort and you save some money and you buy a business class, or you just pampering yourself through traveling. You're addicted to travel. You're addicted to travel a new place or an old place or coming back home. You love visiting your hometown, home country, and I feel that you are someone that love vacation so much. Okay, I feel that you are probably a great partner to travel together with. I would love to travel with you, group number 2. I think you're probably a fun person to travel together. And you are someone that really know how to have a great time with your loved ones, with your partner, with your spouse. Honeymoon, regardless whether you married or not, the honeymoon is in the picture in your future. All right, romantic getaway, romantic trip. Hello. You have ice king. Again, we're talking about detachment. It's very funny how the ice king come in conjunction with the engineer, that I feel it's very connected. It's very in alignment. I feel that the energy is very balanced for this group because you have a very powerful feminine figure of the tarot deck, which is the Empress. The most beautiful card. The most powerful feminine, gorgeous, creative, and that's you. You're very creative. People kind of sense, or they notice, the first trait is you're very creative. Probably you have a lot of going on in your life related to your creativity. Maybe you are a content creator, an influencer. You have side hustle, side business, small business. You love crafts. You love arts. You're a musician, or you just love going to the music. You work in the entertainment industry, or used to work in the entertainment industry. That's also possible. But regardless of your profession, you are very gorgeous, very beautiful, very creative as well. So it can be seen as well from your decoration, maybe in your room, in the office, on your office table, or even at home in your apartment. That's also possible. Or the way you dress yourself, the way you present yourself. Wow. But you really know how to be the ice king. You really know how to detach, how to be the boss, how to be the entrepreneur, how to detach yourself from drama and survive and thriving and being very disciplined in your goals. You're very disciplined. You originally very disciplined. And people can sense that the first time they met you, they cannot just, they cannot just walk all over you. They know they should not be as you around because you have that powerful ice king demeanor. All right, now let's go to your wild card. So the wild card is just one card. All right, that whatever it is, whatever the energy, we're just gonna say it, and it's very interesting. All right, I tend to save it for the last, towards the end of the reading, but let's find out now. What traits do people first notice in you? For my viewers that pick group number 2, please. Just one card, just the wild card, just one card, please. All right, this is your card. You have here Kitsune. I will show you whom to trust. Number 2. Again, you picking group number 2. This is meant to be. This is the message from the universe. You are someone that is very trustworthy with Kitsune. I mean, look at her. All right, this is you. People first notice the first traits in you is you are very trustworthy. Maybe your profession requires you to gain people trust, to have trust. Maybe you are an advisor. You're someone that, guide people, teach people, or just advise people. That's possible. Or give recommendations to people or heal people. But I know for sure that people can trust you easily, but you cannot trust people easily, especially when it's related to romantic connection. So that's just the thing that people first notice in you, group number 2. All right, group number 2, that's your reading for today. Please give me thumbs up. Please like this video. If you love this content, please subscribe to the channel and be part of the family. If you want to book your private reading, please check my link in the description box below to book me for your private reading. Please also check my playlist. I have so many pick a card reading. All my readings are timeless, that probably you haven't seen it all, but I know for sure that you will love it. All right, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you and bye bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome back to my channel with me, Tacha, on Princess Tacha Jupiter channel. For this video, we're going to find out what traits do people first notice in you. You're picking the Ace of Pentacles, and so this is your reading. This is just another version of the Ace of Pentacles, but of course with the same meaning. Before I begin, go ahead if you want to grab coffee, tea, snacks, drinks, okay? And I'm so glad I can accompany you guys with my videos. Group number 3, please be mindful that this is general reading, so please take what resonates. But if you want private reading for you, please click the link in the description box below. You can book me for your private reading. Group number 3, what traits do people first notice in you? The first thing that people notice in you is your eyes for opportunity. Probably people meet you, or they met you in a networking event, in the office, or just somewhere else where you can get to know other people. In the coffee shops, you love going to the places, you love going to the events where you can create a new connection. The Ace of Pentacles here on this card shows a woman sitting in a lush garden in bloom. She looks at a fern that has just emerged from the earth. As the plant grows, the leaves unfurl in a spiral pattern representing its potential. People first notice your potential. They kind of realize that you are here to do great things, that you're very talented, you're someone with a lot of gifts, a lot of talents. You're someone that is very knowledgeable, very smart, and very creative as well. You have that great potential for your future, regardless of what kind of life that you live, what kind of profession, or what level that you are right now in life, in your career. It doesn't matter. You have a great potential, and people notice that. People notice you. Maybe some of you also a content creator, and people notice that you have what it takes to be a great content creator. They love your content. Probably some of you are also influencer on Instagram or TikTok, and people love that. People love the value that you bring. People love your energy, and people love your work ethic. The woman now here in the card is being asked to take care of the plant and help it develop into something valuable and sustainable. People first notice in you is your helpful nature. You're very helpful, you're very supportive, but you might not realize that everything is working out well for you in the end. Every experience is actually contributing for your own success. Now, it will take time and effort, as symbolized by the challenging path the plant has had to follow to rise up to the surface. but it will be worth it to cultivate this resource. That's the story of this card. People first notice your energy of investment, the way you invest in yourself, the way you invest in other people and in other connection. You're someone that really care and believe in growth, in experiences, and you really enjoy your journey. You have the gift of manifestation. You have a potential to be a great manifester. You're someone that gonna achieve a lot of things in the future, and you are really care about the rewards that you get from your hard work, especially when it's related to your side hustle, business, or career or job. I also feel that with you, you're someone that can truly make a choice. If you have to choose between yourself and other people, you will choose yourself over and over again, because in the past you learned the hard way, and that's the thing that people first notice in you. Group number 3. Now with this card as well, you're someone that is a gift giver. You really know how to give to other people. You really know it, okay? You just really know it. And when we're talking about achievement, I feel that this group kind of feel that they are high achiever. So people first notice also in you that you achieve a lot of things. You look like someone that always love achieving great things. You probably have Capricorn in your birth chart, or other pentacles, other earth energy, Virgo or Taurus. But I feel kind of strong with the Capricorn here, right? You have Capricorn in your birth chart. I also feel that you are someone that is working so hard until you can feel, overwhelmed sometimes. That's what people first notice in you, group number 3. Now let's take a look at your other cards here. It's very interesting. What traits do people first notice in you? For my viewers that pick group number 3, please. All right. You have here lover. So you are someone that is very loving. You have great passion, very passionate, and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. You're someone that really can appreciate other people. You really know how to give love, a great gift giver, very nurturing, also someone that is very romantic at heart. That's how I feel about you, group number 3. You have here poet. With this card, I feel that you're someone that really good with words, speech and written. You really know how to express your emotion through symbol, through dancing, through poetry reading, through story, a great storyteller as well. You also someone that have this high imagination and very artistic. All right, that's what people first notice in you. You have here seeker. With the seeker card here, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. In your life, I feel that your desire to seek the truth, your desire to seek the wisdom, the experiences, your desire to seek the achievement, the rewards, the glory, costs you a lot of things. It's not cheap. You sacrificed a lot in the past. You work with a lot of blood, tears, and sweat, and you're a very hardworking person. Wherever they are, you will find it. No matter how long it takes, you will find it, because you are the seeker. The seeker always are so attracted to find the truth, the wisdom, the glory, the rewards, the achievement. However, people first notice people notice the first traits about you is how you are so guarded at first. Okay, you're very guarded, you're so guarded. But at the same time, You are so easy to pursue. It's so easy for people to pursue you by them showing their story, letting you know their story, telling you their story of a common seeker. If they're the fellow seeker, you tend to trust them faster than you normally would in the same scenario with other people. Because you tend to you tend to give a respect to fellow seeker. You know that seeker is sometimes just being very confused with the situation, but the seeker refuses to give up. You never give up on your journey, and you tend to respect people with the same characteristic like you, that also a seeker, that is not easy to give up. You know, when people just being very fake, or just, just talk superficial things to you, you don't mind about it, but it's easier to gain your trust faster and easier if people share their story, their side of story, their hardships, their struggles, their hero story, from zero to hero story, that kind of things. You love it. You cannot survive with small talk, but you really love someone that can share the depth of their story with you. That's the essence of the seeker. And it's correlated well with the Ace of Pentacles, because you realized people just like Ace of the Pentacles, they grow and grow, their dreams grow, their experiences grow, their strength grows, and you understand that concept really well, and you really appreciate that in people. You really appreciate when people admit that they're not ready for their dreams to come true, but they prepare for it and they're ready for it finally. They're the true seeker. There's someone that will not be pretentious, and you love that, you love that. You have here prostitute. You have a sexy body. Regardless of your age and regardless of your gender, you are very attractive. That's one thing for sure. You can make people spend money on you. They want to treat you good. They want to pamper you. One of your romantic relationship probably related to other people spend money on you. That's possible. And you just love it. They give you gift. They treat you to a nice restaurant, nice vacation, or they just love your company basically because you're just very friendly. You have that beautiful energy that people want to spend time and more time with you. Okay, you have a very sexy body as well. Just saying there. It is very interesting. Okay, this is very interesting. This is one of the requests from my subscriber. Thank you for requesting this topic. Let's go ahead to other cards here. What traits do people first notice in you, group number 3? All right. You have here friendship. You are a loyal friend, regardless of how many friends that you have right now. You tend to have friends for life, even though it might not be a big circle. You're someone that has this quality. You have this quality as a good friend. You're very loyal, very dependable, very reliable. You're very fun to be around. And also, yes, networking. We're talking about it. A place where you can network with other people. Remember the first time? A place where you can meet someone new, create new connection. This is confirmation. Yes. Networking. We talked about this in the beginning of the reading. Fair male. Yes. You have a light energy. Okay? Your energy is just so light. People love being around you because of your light energy. It's very fun, very beautiful, very handsome. You look very handsome and beautiful. Fun times. Yes, you really know how to have fun. That's just the first thing that people notice in you, the traits. You're a very fun person. You are the life of the party, or you just love going to parties. You love going to events, not just parties. You basically love having fun regardless whether you are with people or you're alone or with your close family member. You got one more card, money. Yes, people see, okay, money, and this is also money picture. So this is synchronicities, abundance. Yes, you look very abundant. You have that potential to be master of manifester. People notice that you are very lucky, or you appear at the right time in the right place. You're someone that really care about your finance. You have that wealth mentality, rich mentality. I truly can connect with this group. Okay. Wow, a lot of different messages if you pick different group as well. Love it. Now let's go to the wild card. So the wild card is actually just a one card that I'm just gonna keep the event, not the event. I'm gonna keep the wild card for the last, save it for the last, right? Not keep it, save it for the last, save the best for the last. So we're just gonna see what kind of energies that coming up. And we're just gonna read it. We're just gonna see it. All right, only one card for you, and this is called the wild card. So what traits do people first notice in you, group number 3? Just one card, just the wild card, just one card, please. All right, and this is your card. You have the fairy bee. My life is sweet. Yes. People first noticing you is your sweet personality. You're such a sweet person. You really know how to treat other people with kindness. You're very thoughtful, such an empath, and you have this sweet appearances. You know, you dress very feminine, or you just really know how to dress very gentle. Regardless of your gender, you are very sweet. You really know how to pamper other people, and you really know how to be soft, how to be tender, and how to be kind. You're very, very sweet. However, you can be the queen bee. You look very good. You are very sexy. You are very magnetic and seductive, and you tend to win the heart of your romantic interest. People love you so much, especially people that wants to have romantic interest in you. And people first notice you as the queen bee, the popular people. Or you might not feel that you're popular, but you have the traits that people look up to. People look up to you easily, and you know, with this card, you might not realize it, but you're very seductive and very magnetic. People attracted to you, attracted to your energy naturally. They're just naturally attracted to you. You know, you are the bee of the party. You are the bee of people's hearts. You are the queen bee. Your life is a sweet. Number 6. Some of you born in June or born on the 6th day of the month. That's possible. Or 666 could be your angel numbers. However, people just realize and notice your sweet personalities. You're such a sweet person. Very sweet, very kind, very thoughtful. All right, group number 3, that's your reading for today. Please give me a thumbs up. Please like this video. If you love this content, please subscribe to the channel and be part of the family. Now, if you want private reading for you, please click the link in the description box below to book me for your private reading, or even to give me a tip. Thank you so much for your support. Please also check my playlist. I have so many pick a card reading. All my readings are timeless, that probably you haven't watched it all, but I'm sure that you will love it. So please check it out. So yeah, thank you so much for all of your support, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.